Um, Child trapped in washing machine, timely rescue prevents tragedy. And you read the article, um, and first parents and family tried to get this kid out of this washing machine, and they couldn't do it. And the kid's starting to, like, he thinks he's dying. His foot is, I don't know if you could see in the middle of that picture you get on cell phone. I know you can't see it, but his leg and foot is up out of the drum, one. The other one's down in the drum. And to the right, you'll see in the middle picture, you'll see it's the top of his head and his arms sticking up. So basically his butt's all the way down, and he's folded up like a pretzel, and he has no way of climbing out himself. And so his family, they were trying to get him out for a while. They realized they couldn't. They're starting to panic, like maybe he'll suffocate in there. And so they called in the fire department. The police came, a whole bunch of people. This is what gets me. Obviously, he's in the drum of the washing machine, and they say timely rescue. So not only the family spent that time, but now the police and the fire department's there. And what do? They disassemble the outside of the washing machine as if that would do anything. That was a complete waste of time because he's still in the frickin' drum. So I look at this and go, my God. But then it dawned on me, that this is an issue. In Colombia, they don't have a car culture. If you're from the United States, you grew up, depending on your age, you grew up probably, with your father or male figure or older brothers or whatever, working on the car in the driveway, spending time. My first time actually steering a car, I think I was maybe 7 years old, sitting on a lap. We grow up with things mechanical and having a knowledge of how things work. And in the United States, you see that falling away. You see more and more people that don't know what the hell how anything works. The way it used to manifest itself was if you went to a repair shop, if it was the man, he'd get the straight story and he'd get the right price. But if you're a woman who didn't know mechanics, they might try to pull one over on you. Well, now they'll pull one over on everybody, men and women, because nobody seems to know anymore. It's a lost art. And in Colombia, they never had that culture. But I also see that unless you're out in the country where, if you're in the country and a farmer, you have and you're not rich, you have to create a lot of things. You have to make things work. So you come up with levers and pulleys and things like that of your own creation, not out of education, but out of necessity, mother of invention sort of thing. But in the cities, you're seeing that same lack of basic knowledge of mechanical things, and certain things that are common sense kind of go by the wayside. And this right here, to me, this was like a prime example. Here's this kid stuck in a drum, and they wasted all that time pulling this washing machine apart for absolutely no good purpose. I don't know. Maybe I read too much into things. Maybe I spend too much time thinking about things that don't matter. But it's just something that occurs to me. It makes me wonder where the world is headed without a lack of basic mechanics or physics